So you were actually in the studio and did a song with Fetty Wap.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty big deal.
Yeah. I'm actually, that song was stolen from me from my old management after Rich. Uh, I didn't no longer think that they were great managers for me, and they stole the song. I mean, there's nothing else I could really say how to say it. They stole the song, so I never really pushed it the way I wanted to. But God works in like mysterious ways. T-Pain just wrote me a song that's gonna be on my EP called Deaf, Dumb, and Blind. I've reached out to Tory Lanez. I've reached out to people like Anthony Hamilton. I've reached out to Carl Thomas, and I get great feedbacks from these artists, and even artists like Cash Doll. I just really get great feedbacks of people saying they want to work with me or either feature or keep pushing, and that's all I really need, to really keep it going.
Okay, so how did the Fetty Wap song come together?
I I was posting because I have a lot of followers, so I was posting favorite artists, and he was like a new artist. I was like, oh, he's on his grind, and let me post him. And then I DM'd him. I was like, hey, I sing, I play 6 instruments. I'll come to you. Like, what is it? What do I have to do to get this song? And he was like, just fly to Jersey, and I'll do a song with you. And I thought he was playing, so we exchanged numbers. I flew out. And as soon as we got there, we just vibes. He came from nothing, I came from nothing. So it's like we had a lot in common. You know what I mean? Talking about eating oodles and noodles with hot sauce, and then it's still my favorite thing to eat, which is so crazy. Like I really came up. My mom did the best she could to raise us, and having cancer, and it's just we clicked. We started doing a song, and we named it Ride or Die, and he didn't even want it. He was just like, here, you can have it. Like here, and promoted it with me and everything, so I think he's a phenomenal artist. I think he's dope as hell.
Yeah, Fetty's dope.
Like I said, I always look back at how artists start. When I used to dance, his song was in rotation in the club, and it was very popular, and it was really requested a lot up north. So I knew as an artist, I'm like, he's gonna pop eventually. And then I seen a picture of him on a piano. He was, performing, and Rihanna, Beyonce, and Kim Kardashian was around the table, around the piano while he's performing on it. So I was like, yeah, he's on. Like, yeah, he's about to pop. And I'm wish him all the success in the world and positivity. So, yeah.
So did y'all just make music, or did something else
No,
happen?
we just make music. Like, we're cool. Everybody thinks that we messed around, but it's like, no. Like, me by now. I'm like, yeah, I messed with him. No, nah, it's not my thing. Nothing towards him. He's a cute guy. It's just, I just want to do my music. I want to get to this money. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm on. My money and my grind and my music.
Now, how did the T-Pain thing come together?
Oh my God, it was so wonderful. His reaction was like everything. He referenced the song, and then I redid it. So we're halfway done with the song. It's called Deaf, Dumb, and Blind. And it was just really emotional. Like, it's really cool to like really sit there and work with somebody that's been in the game for so long. And I was just like, oh, I can't wait to release this in June. So excited.
Well, I know I've interviewed T-Pain before. He's obsessive when it comes to strip clubs. Like he kind of described like how he's just different. Like he comes in like when they open, and like leaves like when the strip club closes and the janitors are like sweeping up.
People don't hang out like me. It's so weird, man, because I won't leave the strip club until everybody's gone. Like, dancers leave before me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bitches that work in the club leave before I leave the strip club. Like, I'll stay there with the people that's cleaning up in the strip club for some reason. I won't leave until the sun coming up, man. I don't give a fuck. When you close, I will not leave your shit. Unless it's just, like, against, like, city ordinance or some shit. I don't fucking know, but I will not leave a strip club, and I feel like that's how people should party. If you want to party, then keep partying. And the crazier thing is that I'm not one of them people that show up at like 2 in the morning and then try to stay. And I will get to the strip club at 11:15 and stay at that bitch until 6:30, and I will not leave any time in between. And I don't go to more than one club. I will stay at one club the entire time, and I fucks with that.
Was there any sort of, because you dance, or used to dance, I don't know if you currently do, but Any sort of connection on that?
Yeah, we spoke about everything. He was showing me his I don't know if it's an album or EP. I don't think it's an EP. I definitely think it's an album. And I won't leak out anything or say anything because, you know, as an artist, you don't want to do that. But
Yeah.
he's definitely working on something. And the stuff that I heard, I was just like, oh, shit. Like, excuse my language. But, and we spoke about, like, how his creativity, like, the video he showed me was really dope. And it had a little of the strip club thing that you was talking about. And we just talked about, it really wasn't about strip club things that we were talking about. It was really just how to write and structure your songs and stuff, but really great connection, like phenomenal artist, really, really smart and creative.
You know, as someone who has had their relationships in the public eye, you know, on social media and everything, what's your take about the whole Kehlani, Kylie Irving, Party Next Door situation? Because, you know, as you probably know, Kehlani was allegedly with Kyrie Irving. They're like taking, you know, they're putting themselves out there on Instagram. And then there was a picture that came out with Kehlani with Party Next Door. And the backlash was so big that Kehlani allegedly tried to kill herself.
I mean, she's human. You know what I mean? Like, we get stuck between two people we love. And sometimes we don't want to admit it. We might go this route. And then one day we might be with that person laying down. And then you just can't take it with the world just kind of being on you. But it's so funny that the world does that, yet they're probably going through way worse stuff. There's probably those same people that's bullying her on Instagram or whatever is probably married to somebody and got to fight with their own husband about his girlfriend on the side. So it's, you know what I mean? Like, people are so quick to retaliate on the person that's out on light to the world. But if the light was on them, they wouldn't like it. I don't think absolutely it's not cool to bully with somebody and make them feel like that. You know, I don't know. Some people were saying it was a stunt. Some people were saying it wasn't. I don't care. It's none of my business. All I know is she put it on Front Street that she tried to commit suicide, and that is not something to joke with. It's something to be taken serious, you know? So I wish her well. I've never met her in my life. I hope I do. She's a phenomenal singer, and I don't think that's nothing to play with. I mean, it's just not cool.
Well, here's my thing, and suicide is definitely nothing to play with at all. I've had friends who committed suicide who I miss to this day. But you don't have to put yourself in the public eye. No one's gonna care that the grocery store worker cheated with the boyfriend who worked at the shoe store. You know what I mean? Like, you put yourself in the public eye, you get everything that, all the success and money and, you know, appreciation that comes from that. But with that is going to come people criticizing you. There's no way around that.
Of course.
So, you know, why would it devastate you so heavily that people have a negative opinion of you when you chose to be in the public eye yourself?
She's young, from what I'm understanding, too. Me, I mean, people talk about me all day, and I'll be sitting there on another fake page, be like, I can't stand Jhonni Blaze. I'm that type of person. You know what I mean? I'm a little off at times, like, and I'll sit there and giggle because of things that they're saying. Oh, you have crooked teeth, or you have a flat butt, you got fake ass shots, you got little titties, your forehead's big, you have no edges, like all that shit. I'll be right in a fake account and be like, yep, breath probably stink, booty nasty, like, and it's funny. It is funny. And I think the older that she gets, I think, and I hope that she'll get that type of skin where it's just like, I don't really care. I mean, you got to think about it. Me coming from nothing and then me doing my music now, dropping music, certain artists working with me, that coming from the hood and coming from nothing, and you doing that, it's like the jokes and negative comments, it literally falls off you. It's like you don't care. Like, some people, some artists, when they get in the game, they'll say, I'm instantly ready for whatever comes with it. I love it. But some will say that and they're really not ready for whatever comes with it. I literally am ready for whatever comes with it because I've been through it. She might be a girl that, you know, just a pretty girl that could really blow, got big, and she's not used to people doing that to her. And it probably got to her, which is understandable. She can't be like me. We're all not like the same. So I think the older she gets, she'll come around, and I really pray that she's okay.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, to want to end it all over a bunch of strangers having an opinion over something is just crazy. It's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad that it. I mean, I don't know what happened, but whatever. If it was anywhere near a suicide,
Exactly. We got to think about. It's probably not just that. Like, to the world, she probably let it be known, like, one issue. She might have 20 damn issues that she really just not bold enough or ready to say to the world. She's just naming that one. She might have family issues we don't know about. She might have, you know, parents that might argue with her. She might have a brother that don't like her. She might have something. She might have, I don't know, she wants to sing a certain way and she can't. It could be anything. You know what I mean? Like, people have to really think about that, you know, and respect her space. Like, regardless that she's in the eye of everybody, like, she got to, you know, take some time out, come back. She need to come back with another nice song. That's what she needs to, because I like me some Kalani. I think that just, we all go through it. Like, we have phases. Perfect example, Britney Spears. Everybody was joking on Britney when she shaved the hairball, went around butt naked, hitting doors and stuff. Kalani up there, you know, had a situation. She wanted to commit suicide. You know, it happens. Like, I was on drugs before. I was 15 on coke. Like, I thought I would never say something like that, where I was like, I'm on drugs, I'm selling myself. And I used to be the kid that's like, I could never do that. I would never get pregnant, and it happened. I'll never do drugs, and it happened. You know what I mean? Like, shit happens, literally. And those same people that do that, all people are waiting for, that really, really support, is for your comeback. Rihanna, perfect example. When that thing went down with her and Chris, comeback. Her comeback is stupid nice. You know what I mean? And for him too, being a better man. You know what I mean? People might criticize him saying, oh, he's this, he's still a woman beater, but you cannot knock that man is talented. You can't knock that he's still selling records. You cannot knock that he is taking care of his child. You cannot knock that Rihanna is on #1 on Billboard. Everybody goes through something. And I think people are just mean and evil. She'll be all right. I pray for her. I pray for you and hope you make some more hits, because I'm ready to listen, baby girl.
right.
I'm a fan of Drake. I'm a fan of the idea of Drake, so no disrespect against Drake.
What do you mean by the idea of Drake? What does that mean?
Meaning that if he has a ghostwriter, he's an idea. He's not, meaning that it's a perception created that he's not really writing the lyrics, and it's just like here, let's make this in the factory and put it out.
I'm just on top of my game right now, Vlad, and I'm just getting blessed. I'm booked 4 or 5 times a week, 60, 75K a show, man. I'm winning right now, man, and I'm just steady trying to increase my hustle.